006. No, not the belt. All the welts. My precious pelt. The way you make my skin melt. Don't do drugs. Don't run to the streets, you may catch a slug. Boy, they squashed me like a bug. But as the brass lifted, something in my soul sifted. Chemicals coming together, something ecliptic. Blocking my old signals like medication for an epileptic. Rise. Remember the cries. Do not be deceived by the deceiver's lies. You're so lucky to have such great forefathers. Hey, you should know. Why bother? Including mother. Hey, why can't you sit still, or your brothers? Why do you explode on your lovers? Why does your sister drink? And why did big sis move so far away for a new kitchen sink? Protecting darkness can blind the user. It's time to tell the truth about the abusers. Many won't listen because of the church dress. Such beautiful silky hair the way it's pressed. Curls at the bottom for extra credit. Boy, you should hear the language when asking for 10 debits. 20 makes it better. I'd ask, but I might get a 10-page letter. That's how I know that song. 10 little scriptures were beaten into me all night long. Every night so they know the power of the man who seems like such a little flower. Be careful, it gives fire powers. Don't use it around plastic, it may be devoured. Metal too, this shit is hot. I used to lie a lot. To protect the image I was told not to idle. I understand why so many people climb the Eiffel. Put nothing before who I am for a reason. They won't be able to fix that flight in the winter season. Who knew game controllers were multi-purpose? Evaded Norman Bates and they still mugshot me like a tortoise. Another may have already snapped. Maybe that's why the bridge on the mountain collapsed. Did everything right and the wicked still prospered. Commit not adultery, maybe that's why my parents' love is so altered. My pops was crooked, but I was under the spell. Unreal the number of years I spent in that hell. Children used as commodity. Housing, food, and energy. Then goes 5 years without work, and think calling me crazy is gonna fucking hurt. Although saying it in front of my little flower makes me want to plant you in the dirt. You married a crackhead after mom and got played. Then have the nerve to speak on me and my girl struggling with public aid. Come to think of it, her madness came from you. Hollering the Old Testament like the Jew. Just to cheat, not work, and blow some weed too. He thinks I didn't see him at Nikki's smoking marijuana with the crew. Now everyone has decisions to make. She beat me like 12 years a slave. Then act like she helps me but disappears and evades. I am finished with this satanic game of charades. I am who I am and I will no longer be played. My legacy starts now and I will no longer live in a cage. I will prosper how I will on every page. Fear will not keep me quiet, I have been silenced enough. For the crooked, life is about to get fucking tough. I date who I will and accept who I feel. I work how I want and only keep it real. I may not have money or an automobile, but Pops left me homeless in Bloomington and I survived that still. Time to grow and build on the stone. I do not need ancestors who are rotten to the bone. They have a problem with weed but are cool with pills. I don't trust them, the government, or Dr. Phil. I got a little special present for Patil. They said it was illegal but now tax and sale. I can't wait until they meet their Big Daddy Bill.